Well, welcome to the program, everyone. On the day, Donald Trump revealed how he sees the world and his America in it. Now, keep in mind, Trump remains one of several candidates for the Republican presidential nomination. Giving a foreign policy speech may seem premature, but the traditional campaign rules, well, they don't seem to apply this go around. We're going to have more on that in just a moment. But first, Trump, the winner. He and Hillary Clinton both clinched victories in Tuesday's 5 state primaries.
As far as I'm concerned, it's over. These two guys cannot win. There's no path. So why would I change? You know, if you have a football team and you're winning, and then you get to the Super Bowl, you don't change your quarterback, right? So I'm not changing.
And we will unify our party to win this election and build an America where we can all rise together. An America where we lift each other up instead of tearing each other down.
All right, let me stand up and walk over to the big board, and let's take a look now at where the candidates and the delegates stand after the latest Super Tuesday primaries. On the Republican side, Trump, he swept the board, as we've been saying, taking all of the 5 northeastern states, Connecticut, Delaware, Maryland, Pennsylvania, and Rhode Island, too, all the way there on the right. Now, that gives him 950 delegates. His closest rival, Ted Cruz, can only count on 560. John Kasich, a distant third, as you see, with 153. Now, to secure the nomination, Trump needs that magic number we've been saying for, what, it seems like an eternity, 1,237 delegates. He is within striking distance. All right, let's look at the Democrats now. Hillary Clinton has also had a good evening. She took 4 out of 5 states. Now, this puts the nomination firmly within her reach. She is now 90% of the way there with 2,141 delegates to Bernie Sanders' 1,321. Now, Clinton needs a total of, as you see right there, 2,383 delegates to clinch the nomination. So a lot of numbers and a lot of action for both parties on Tuesday night. I'm going to talk a little bit about Donald Trump and his speech and his foreign policy ideas in just a moment. But first, we want to talk about some changes that we're seeing in the Republican race. To do that, I've got our chief political correspondent, Melinda Crane, here at the table with me. Melinda, Ted Cruz announcing tonight who his vice presidential running mate is going to be, Carly Fiorina. Your reaction?
Right. Well, not entirely an accident here. First of all, definitely looking to attract women voters. Donald Trump does not do well with women voters. Mr. Cruz, desperate to get more votes wherever he can find them, because, in fact, he did not do well in the primaries last night.
Right.
He has 2 states ahead of him where he has to do well. Indiana, next week, conservative, religious, pretty Southern. He might have an okay chance there. And California, the beginning of June. Well, Carly Fiorina is not only a woman, she is also from California. So there's clear calculation here. Will it really help him? Marginally at best, I think. The fact is, Fiorina was not a big star during the primaries. There's been a lot of questions about her record as head of Hewlett-Packard. So I think those questions will now become even more prevalent with this big announcement coming from him.
And Ted Cruz's numbers in the polls among women have not been that good either. So you could say then, pulling Carly in to his camp is a smart move.
Definitely, it's a smart move as far as it goes. But will it save him? Will it get him the delegates that he needs to stop Donald Trump from making that minimum threshold of 1,237? I'm skeptical. But, as you know, the game is not over, and that delegate question could wind up being a real problem for Trump at the convention.
And, Melinda, isn't it unprecedented? We're still in primary season, and we've got a candidate announcing his vice presidential running mate?
And we've got the other candidate giving a major foreign policy address. It's a very strange primary season, no question about it.
Yes, strange times indeed.